Hi, I'm Deb with Embroidery Library. I want to show you how to combine a circle with a square to make this beautiful embroidered pillow. I'm using a 18-inch pillow form, and I think that a 12-inch circle is going to fill that space nicely. I'll start by drawing a 12-inch circle on a piece of flannel. I'm taping the flannel to the table because that makes it easier to draw with a compass. Set the compass to a 6-inch radius, which is half of a 12-inch circle. Draw a circle on the flannel and make a mark at the center too. A template is a printout of a design, and it's an excellent tool when planning where to stitch. I'm lining up the template so the center of the design is right on the center of the circle. I'll mark the horizontal and vertical axis lines with an air erase pen, and those will help me when hooping. Hoop the flannel with one piece of cutaway stabilizer, lining up the marks on the fabric with the marks on the hoop. Attach the hoop to the machine, load the design, and move the hoop so the needle is right over the center point. Embroider the design. I use a size 11 or 75/11 embroidery needle when I'm working with flannel. After embroidering, trim the stabilizer away from the back. Cut out the circle. I need another circle of flannel for the back. Lay the embroidered circle on the flannel, right sides together, and pin in place. Cut out the second circle from the flannel. Then, sew a 1/2 inch seam around the entire outer edge. Trim away the seam allowance, leaving about 1/8 of an inch. Cut a 4-inch slit in the back and use that to turn the piece right side out. Press the seams. I'll set that embroidered chickadee aside and work on making the rest of the pillow, and for that I'm going to use a good quality quilter's cotton and twill. Cut a 19 by 19 inch square from each, and these are for the front of the pillow. Put the two pieces wrong sides together and pin in place. Sew a 1/4 inch seam around the entire square. Now I'm going to put that chickadee circle right in the middle. Pin it in place. Sew a 1/4 inch seam around the circle. For the back of the pillow, cut 2 pieces of quilter's cotton to 13 by 19 inches and 2 pieces of twill to 13 by 19 inches too. Pair a piece of quilter's cotton with a piece of twill right sides together. Pin in place. Sew a 1/2 inch seam along one of the long edges. Fold the pieces right side out along the seam and press. Pin and stitch a 1/4 inch seam around the entire rectangle. Repeat for the other pieces of quilter's cotton and twill. Lay the front of the pillow flat with the right side facing up. Align the 2 back pieces on top, right sides down. The side edges of the back pieces are aligned with the side edges of the front piece, and they overlap by a few inches in the middle. Pin in place and sew a 1/2 inch seam along the entire outer edges of the fabric. Then, use a zigzag stitch or serge to reinforce. Turn that right side out. Insert the pillow form through the opening in the back. What I really like about this style is that it's a great way to showcase embroidery. The quilter's cotton is a frame around the design. This design says, "Make something beautiful," and I found fabric with thread spools and buttons to emphasize that crafty theme. And it's a great way to decorate your home for the holidays. Thank you for watching today. For machine embroidery designs and more tutorials, visit our website, www.emblibrary.com.